All right. This is a first. This is very surreal feeling. This is my first ever live stream. Of course, it just started, so no one's watching, but that's completely fine. We'll see if people join in. That'll be interesting if any of y'all join. Either way, I'm gonna create my levels and have fun. But if someone joins, then yes, then we are gonna deep dive into the creative processes and design philosophies of mine, if you guys are interested, of course. And I'm just gonna chill and create my level. I'm pretty sure OBS is running well. I've never done this before, so bear with me. Looks like my mic is picking up properly. Desktop audio, okay. Seems like everything's in order. I don't expect the stream to be the smoothest. In fact, I maybe expect it to be the least smooth in history. But I think my voice should be good. I don't think there should be lagging. And, let's see. Kilobytes per second. Just testing things out here. This is the first ever time I'm doing a public live stream, so yeah, this is not going to be the cleanest, but you know, it is interesting. Okay, okay. Gonna be interesting if there's literally a single soul that joins here. I'm gonna wait a little bit before starting, because if even one person joins, that will be awesome. Just one. Oh, I do see a person there that popped by. Of course, you know, in the modern age, no one can be certain if you're a real person. Let's see, your username is CNYXA72. If you're a real person, say the word banana, or say something else, because I'm very paranoid of all entities nowadays, humans and bots. So I'm just assuming you're a bot for now. If you're a real person, though, it is 4:08 p.m., 2 minutes after I started streaming. So you are very quick if you are a real human being. But yeah, I'm still gonna wait and see if anyone joins. Gonna be a fun time. Either way, I'm gonna have fun, so let's see here. Of course, got a few levels in the pipeline here. Potentially returning to Geometry Dash, having a blast. And yeah. Alright. Okay, I see one person there, Mr. DK. Pleasure to have you join. You might be the first person. As you can see in the chat, there's some other message there, but I'm genuinely paranoid. I am not sure if that is a human being. No, thank you, sir. Thanks for joining. I'm still gonna wait a little bit. I really appreciate you joining early on, by the way. I literally just started, so you probably had notifications on, if I'm correct. Really appreciate your support. I'm still gonna wait, and let me know how the quality of the stream is, by the way. I've never done this before. Appreciate it. I've never done this before. If it's lagging or anything, I did a few tests. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, it seems like the mic was good. 2009 quality. Well, hey, at least it's some kind of quality in some year, you know? Because before, I don't have the fanciest laptop. It's probably a laptop from 2009. 240p, oh my gosh. Maybe because it just started. I mean, on my end, it says auto 480p and up to 720p. Maybe because it just started. I have no idea. But on my end, it can go up to 720p. So, that's interesting. We're all learning here. Yeah, your phone might die, so if you lose... Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's life. I'm just gonna wait and see if anyone else joins, but even just having one person in this case it's you, really appreciate it. As you know, I'm potentially considering returning to Geometry Dash. It's been 10 years, an entire decade, and very nostalgic. I've checked the game once in a while, living life. I have a few levels in the pipeline. One is a collab with J Beast, if you know him. He was one of my proteges, I think. I taught him. There's one like there. I wonder if that like is you. That would be interesting. But yeah, we shall see. Yes, he's an awesome person. Great creator. Really respect how far he's come. But yeah, it is you. Wow, you're a great supporter right there, man. I appreciate it. Yep. One concurrent viewer. Very weird. But again, if your phone dies and you vanish out of nowhere, it's all good in the hood. I'm still just gonna wait. Just see how it naturally goes. You remember him making a Super OP themed level based on... Yeah, I saw that. That was the first level of his, actually. Now that you mention it, that I saw after years of never seeing any of his videos, and I was like, wow, J Beast, you've come a long way. I'm really proud of you. So it's a little collab we got going on. It's called Believe, using Spaze's song here. I'm not gonna show it yet because I'm just gonna wait for potentially others to join the stream. I'm just chilling. I live in Florida, so I'm not sure where you live or if you'd like to share, but yeah, maybe you can tune it. Yeah, sure. This is the whole purpose of these streams. That's kind of one of my goals. It's not just to create levels. It's also to teach others, kind of like I did with J Beast and others. Canada, awesome, really cool. I'm curious, like how far have you known my levels or known me or been a fan? Because apparently it seems like you are a fan. I really appreciate it. Just trying to get to know my supporters and stuff, because it's surreal. I'm not used to being famous of any sort, and I kind of was with Geometry Dash, I think, to some degree at least, and collaborating with Super OP and all those creators. It was really fun times. But for the most part, it seems like the OG creators are kind of extinct and gone. Maybe a little dormant, but for the most part, they're not creating levels anymore. So I'm just trying to bring back some, past flair, some taste of classic GD design stuff. Maybe create something or do a collab. Knew me for like 6 months? Okay, yeah, no problem. That's awesome. 6 months of support is awesome. Any support, even for a minute, is awesome. I appreciate every single second. And, yeah. But the current state of Geometry Dash, I've seen it, and these levels that people are doing, all credit to them. Like, I really appreciate their art that they create. But, I mean, let's just see a random level here. Let's see what my thoughts are on it. Okay, like first off, literally in the first second, this design nowadays by most people, all power to them. It's not bad or anything. I'm just personally, it's my opinion, I'm not a fan of it. It's too cluttered. It's too noisy, if that makes sense. I just like classic GD design principles, like Darnock, if that's how you say his name, Super OP or Evasium. I tried to emulate and learn from those guys, and I just think that the modern creators, it's not that they're bad. I'm just not a fan of their style. Maybe others would agree with me as well, but I long for the days when it was just classic Geometry Dash design. None of this fancy gizmos and design things popping out at your eyes every second. Hopefully I'm making sense. But this was just a random... And I'm not trying to cast shade on these guys, but... Just, if you notice a difference in the world, try to make that difference, make that change yourself, It's a good life lesson in general. let's see this other random level here. Okay, like literally in the first second, I can just tell this is obviously a very vastly different art style compared to classic design. I was never a good player of Geometry Dash, so I'm gonna die. I like how it has the attempt counter there at the beginning. That's cool. Nice music, but this is obviously not my kind of style that I'm a fan of. But I appreciate this. Takes serious skill though. I'm not saying they're not talented or anything. Just a different style. Yeah. Let's see some other levels here. We are back. Yes, we are. Maybe. At least we're trying. Let's see. Didier Fuentes. What we got? See, it's kind of similar, you know? Like, foreground, background. Very unique art styles here. To be fair, I really dislike the new meta. Yeah, well, hey, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you there. It doesn't seem like there's too many classic OG design going around, so I'm just trying to bring back the good old days to some degree. And I've been working on certain weaknesses I think I've always had, like, I find that my gameplay has never been up to par that I'd like. It's not the best. Sight reading is important, and I've been trying to improve on that over the years. Geometry Dash may as well be. Absolutely. I mean, that's the cost of RobTop allowing all of these, you know, design. Like, it's all about the toolkit in the level editor, and RobTop kind of gave us opened the whole world up to everyone. And as a result, most people are going to do what most people do. They're going to throw the kitchen sink in their design. And as a result, there's no real meta. In fact, the meta is chaos. Like from level to level, they're all unique, and that's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just I like there being a meta in the first place. That classic. Like, let me go to a classic. Let's see, like a, you know, super OP, can't go wrong with him, buddy of mine. Let's see. This was our collab back in the day right there. This was one of the most fun levels I've ever made. You're saying wait for what? I know a perfect modern creator that... Oh! Spill the tea, sir. I'm very interested in the names. I'll check them out. Okay, I'll check them out right now. Let's see. Let's see what you got cooking. I don't know how to say it, but I'm searching him up right here. Okay, here he is. Follow me on Google+. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I gotta see if... Well, his most recent level, let's see. Nice song. Okay. Uploaded 5 days ago. Recent. Okay. Yeah, definitely. You can immediately sense this is more of a classic design. Okay. Nice sight reading here. I'm not doing too bad. Okay. Very nice. I love Ocular Nebula songs. Okay, first impressions. Wow, my gosh, look at that. Look how many likes and downloads. Jeez. Geometry Dash is definitely bumping nowadays still. It's still popular. That's why I'm still interested in kind of playing, to be honest. Turtle Fuzz. Okay, let's see. You got a few names here. Alright, mister. DK. Turtle Fuzz. Yeah, it's good to see people doing kind of classic design. Oh, he's back. Okay, the turtle's back. Let's go. Let's see what he got. Oh, Turtle Fuzz by... Okay, got it. Of course there was a user named Turtle Fuzz somehow. Okay. Is this the name? Yes, okay. There you go. What a coincidence. Who loves turtles? I know, right? Okay. I like the gear design. I like those dots. Nice. Okay. I'm a trash player, so you're gonna have to hang with me there. But commenting on what I think I have some expertise with, the design, I like how much calm, empty space there is. It's not as noisy like modern design, so good. Okay, Geometry God. If you are a real person, which I think you are, let's see. Trial level's not done yet. It's for streamers to check it out. I'll check you out in like 10 seconds. So, my thoughts on this level is definitely more classic design in terms of would I ever collab with someone with this particular design? According to this level, I don't think it would match with my style. My style is kind of funky. It is classic as well, but I think it's more involved, if that makes sense. But I appreciate the design restraint that he's showing here. He's not afraid to show blank space. Calm song. Very nice. Okay. Okay, well, that little orb confused me. Okay. Nice looking out, DK. That was, I'm the Dark Cavern. Well, especially with, levels like Shockwave, for sure. That's the super OP style. My more modern levels, I'd say, is not cavernous. It's more open, and more light-colored, more vibrant. Because I use dark colors if my life was dark, okay? So that's how, or darker at least, So yeah, let's see. Just to explain more properly. This is the Dark Cavernous you're talking about. Absolutely, you were absolutely right. You're right on the money. Absolutely. But definitely more going on, and it does take much longer to make these kinds of levels. Yeah, of course I'm gonna die there. Yeah, definitely really involved level. It took multiple months to create that one with him, but I loved collaborating with him. He's awesome. But like all these famous dudes, but from the OG creators, you know, they're all gone, and it's so sad. But I'm looking. So, do you still? I did catch up with Super OP. I actually requested if he was interested to collab and make an epic return together. This was like a few weeks ago, actually. He still checks the game, and he replied to me. Unfortunately, it's just, you know, we move on, life happens, and so a collab's not happening with him. But with J Beast, we'll see. We'll see with Believe. Might as well show it a little bit. Let's see. So this is the part that I just built. Of course I did it. But I built this in like a few days, actually. Maybe a week. Yeah, things get crazy. I think I'm onto something there. I just start random levels and just see where if it goes anywhere, if it builds momentum. This is a much calmer Ocular Nebula or whatever. Very much calmer template. I've been enjoying creating gameplay layouts. But yeah. I'm washed. What do you mean? Like with design or playing the game? Got to be specific here. But yeah, I am washed. Definitely playing the game. Let's see. Yeah, Check Swing. I just started that in a few days. Watched him creating. I don't know. I think I'm into things. I think I'm onto some stuff here. It's fun gameplay. I mean, I play it all the time. But yeah, it does take time to get back. My style is definitely much different. And yeah, that's true. Camera controls, I've been trying to definitely incorporate it, and just find a right balance with it. And it's definitely to the crazier side. It might be a little out of hand, you're right, but that's something to easily tweak over time. Early 2.0 move triggers. Yeah, how everything was kind of moving. Yeah. I'm making sure to add some sight reading arrows and stuff to make it easier for players to navigate it. It's definitely an acquired taste for the rotations. But yeah. As far as this is the collab with J Beast, he's a fan of it. He loves it. So that's what matters most, I think. But yeah, I created this. Certain sections are work in progress, but others are more dialed in here. I think this is a good section here. And let's see. We're at a 4x speed. Let's see if it goes well. Okay. No. No. Oh, maybe it's because it's a mini. Let's see. Oh, it turns into... Okay. Let's see. Let's start it as a wave and a mini, and it goes down. Okay, that's good. So now... definitely more difficult. It's... my style was never for everyone, for sure. Yeah, it really does get out of hand, you're right. Once it's finished, oh, absolutely. I mean, it's never going to look incredible. This is how it always is with creating these bigger levels. These are older levels from like over a decade ago, or much harder to sight read, less rotations going on. And again, the rotations can always just be deleted and modified very easily. You're not changing the gameplay layout or anything. Make sure the gameplay is fun, and then just go from there. Well, yeah, probably because it was made in 2017, to be honest. That's basically what I'm going for. I kind of want levels to give off a 2017 vibe. Because if they're giving off a modern day vibe, then it's mirroring the vibe that nowadays gives off, which I'm not a fan of. So my levels are definitely not made to be appealing universally to every single person. It's meant to, I create levels to have fun, and if people are fans of it, that's awesome. As I did have a few fans, I'm very fortunate to have them. From my uploaded levels here, and these were a blast to make. I remember Viprin uploaded this onto his YouTube channel way back in the day. He wasn't a fan of the gameplay, he loved the design, but I agree with him actually. Like, gameplay was never my strong suit at all, one bit, because I was always interested in creating nice art with the design. Oh yeah, he roasted it, and I got roasted a lot, so I was used to it. Didn't bother me though, to be honest, because I knew it was As long as it's true roasting and constructive criticism, that's always appreciated in life. Always trying to get better. We all are. It's always fun going through these levels. It's like very nostalgic. Much simpler times back then. Of course, I'm not gonna not die or anything. Classic levels. Tranced. This was one with Evasium. Had a blast making this with him. This level made me pull our heart out. M4, just games for not fun. Hello, how are you? If you're not a bot, but I'm gonna assume you're a real person. For now. Join us. We're having a blast here, even though it's like 1 or 2 people. We're growing. First stream is not meant to be a super successful thing. Or a popular thing. So I'm just vibing here. Playing some old levels. Maybe considering returning to Geometry Dash. But of course, that all takes time. Creating levels is absolutely not the quickest thing in the world. Okay, appreciate it. Fellow human, M4. Awesome. Apparently, yeah, Evasium, yeah, he's definitely retired, it seems. I was a huge fan of his style. Let's see what else we got. Of course, Super OP. I keep going back to him, I know, but he was actually alongside Darnock, he was one of the first creators I actually learned directly from to improve my design skills. I always recommend others to look at the creators they want to be like and aspire to be, so that they can just replicate. This was actually, the song is not allowed for use, I'm used to that, but this was one of my most favorite levels of all time when Super OP dropped it. Song was incredible. Unfortunately, it's blocked off, but this kind of style, the dark cavernous one like DK you said, this is definitely what inspired me to be like, okay, this is gas. This is what I gotta strive to create. This is awesome. I think the reason it's awesome for me is because it's so atmospheric. It's dark, it's gloomy, it has so much personality, but not in your face, if that makes sense. It's very subtle. It's very difficult to get good design-wise. Takes a lot of time and effort. But like, look at how he places these blocks. It's spread out. It has room to breathe. There's nothing crazy design-wise going on as a whole, yet it still feels impactful, and it lasts, you know? It has a lasting impression. Of course, I keep dying, but you know where I'm coming from. You guys understand. These are the good old days of Geometry Dash. I long for them. And hopefully others long for it as well, because I have been busy nowadays. I got my first job in the last few years. I'm on my 3rd job now, and it's actually my dream job. I do work in government, so but it's my dream job, like I said. The people are so nice, and life is great. But I also do have legit time, free time to, maybe do things like return to Geometry Dash, whatever floats my boat, whatever gets my creative juices flowing. And this game absolutely always did do that for me, so really grateful for it. So, might return. And I'm actually not dying here. This is actually unprecedented. Well, there you go. I jinxed it. But yeah, one of my favorite levels of all time. Am I a tech enthusiast? Yeah, as you've seen maybe in my channel here, I'm into finance and Bitcoin in particular. I've been really passionate about that since 2021. So like I invest, I majored in economics as well in college, so I consider myself well versed in that world. It's a crazy, wacky world filled with scams and craziness, so you gotta be very careful. But yeah, I'm not into day trading or anything crazy like that. I view that as gambling basically, and I'm not into cryptocurrency as a whole either. But just Bitcoin, I definitely support. But yeah, appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm not sure how long this live stream's gonna go. It's already been awesome to have some people join. And you guys are awesome, so keep doing you. I don't know how much longer I'll go, like I said. This has been fun. Glad to see the stream actually working to begin with. Am I from India? My voice sounds Indian? That's interesting. I don't think I have an accent, but I am half Indian. I'm not from India, if that makes sense. I wasn't born there or anything, never been there. But my mother is Indian, my father's white, so I'm a mix. Very interesting how you detected that slight Indian-ness within me. I wonder what gives it off. I don't think it's an accent, but yeah, I am from the north, from New Jersey originally. Oh, it's not an accent? Yeah? What's it like? But yeah, I guess just the overall vibe. I don't know. Hard to explain. Maybe it's because I'm into tech, and I'm maybe careful with my words or something. I don't know, something like that. Maybe that's the vibe. Indians are into tech big time. And my job in government is for data analysis, so that's extra Indian-y, I guess. What does Indian American sound like, though, if it's not an Indian accent? Something from my voice, or my way of speaking at least, gave off that impression. Interested to hear. I mean, you guessed it correctly. I'm half Indian, so that was correct. Yeah, this level was a level I think I uploaded, but it was a work in progress. I never finished it. But again, I've been not creating any levels in this game for basically a decade, so it's pretty difficult to come back from that. You're basically a totally different person. I'm 26 years old, so the last time I did it, I was like 16 in the middle of high school. So yeah, lots of time has passed by. Yeah, still figuring out those kinks and stuff, cleaning it up. Mostly just creating gameplay layouts nowadays, and a little bit of design. I think I'm onto something with this. I don't know about you, but let me know your thoughts. Ignore all the rotation stuff, by the way, because the gameplay, I gotta say, the gameplay is fun. It's synced to the beat. I don't know if the video's in sync or anything, but I play it all the time, even at work, to be honest, sometimes on the breaks and stuff. I was trying to experiment with the scale trigger, which is of course new in this update. And the drop of the song, trying to do an interesting idea with slowing down of time and stuff, which is another new trigger. But yeah, lots of rotations. I get it, it can be disorienting. It'll probably be scaled back over time. It's all a process. But again, I'm gonna create what I want to create. You know, people can react how they want. All I know is that I'm having a blast making this stuff. So art is never meant to be universally appealing. That's what it's all about. But yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, I am onto something, man. Yeah, I'll fix the camera. I know a lot of people, maybe they get motion sickness or something. I don't get motion sick. But I could see that level kind of giving that for some folks. But yeah, of course, you know, the core thing is about gameplay. That's the first layer. And then you go on to design. I think I'm onto something there. The rotation is basically just for my own amusement, basically, right now in the testing phase of building out this level. But absolutely. Let's see what else. Oh, that one level, that one guy, he's probably not here anymore, but let's see. He gave an ID for it. Let's see. 144 729 502. Okay. This was from Geometry God N2F. That's his level. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, man. Let's see what you got. I'm not going to judge harshly either way, so you're good. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Breakdown. Gotta see what you're cooking with here. You know, I can't just die. Interesting particle effects. I gotta learn that. Obviously, it's a work in progress. Obviously, very early on in your level. It's a beta, like you say there. I get it. Streamers to rate. I appreciate what you're going for, man. What I will say is it has a long way to go, but of course it's very early. I would say add some filling to the ground below the player. As of now, it seems like everything's like floating, of course. Color effects would be nice. Not sure I'm a fan of the stretched out portals. You could always hide a few portals to make sure the player goes through it, of course, but they're invisible. Oh, I didn't die for that. Okay. I don't know how I'm still alive. Will I die here? There's 8% left. I better not. Okay. I actually beat your level. I don't think he's here anymore. In fact, I don't think anyone's here anymore, but it's all good. I talk to myself all the time. But yeah, really cool experience. Live streaming this has been fun. 9 views. I mean, hey, that's more than 0. That's absolutely more than 0. Oh, you're still here? Okay. I don't know why, but on my end it says 0 concurrent viewers. I don't know, maybe internet connection or whatever blipped out. Have I heard of 1.9 GDPS? 1.9. Well, it has GD in it. Is that Geometry Dash? Something like that. I haven't heard of it, as you can tell. I'm not... If it's a Geometry Dash thing, I'm not up to speed with this game and the community, really. Yeah, I figured. It's a private server running. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. But of course, I wonder how popular it is. Maybe you can let me know about that. Very popular? Okay. I will say, it is classic. However, I do really like the movement triggers and all these new creative tools at our disposal right now, nowadays. 20,000 members? Okay. That's respectable, actually. Very interesting. For now, I'm just gonna stick to this game, though. This is where the bigger player base is, of course. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm just gonna basically just continue what I've been doing, which is create some levels, see if they build momentum naturally over time, like this one, or or whatever. Again, it could be another level. It could be a completely other level that I have not even started. But yeah. Very interesting. There's tons of songs I'd love to see if I can do anything with. But if I do come back with a level, it would definitely have to be a creation that I am proud of making, and not just to create something, if that makes sense. You seem pretty cool. Cool, man. I think my Discord should be my name and maybe the number 21 after that. I'd have to check after the stream. Drop your... Oh, I know on YouTube you can send private message DMs nowadays. I'm not sure. Let me know if you're on X or Twitter, whatever the heck you call it. Let me know. We can talk there. Or send me a message in Geometry Dash. Yeah, apparently they added a new feature where you can send direct messages to creators. But I think as of now, maybe it's if they share a video with you directly, and then it opens up an optional dialogue with them directly. I don't know. It's maybe they removed it, but maybe they reintroduced it. I don't know. But yeah, I think I know back in the day with Discord, you needed someone's ID. Oh yeah, sure. I will absolutely add you on Discord. I won't do it now because I'm just gonna stick to this screen in Geometry Dash because it's mirroring my phone, if that makes sense. Let's see if I could log into Discord on my laptop here though. Dakin _ Okay, I saved your name. I will absolutely send you a Discord request thingy. I appreciate your support, man. You were literally the only consistent concurrent viewer in this live stream, and it's been 40 minutes. So I really appreciate it. I've never done a live stream before. As you can tell. I don't know if the quality is still 240p like you said before, but I mean, it says on my end the quality, the stream health is excellent apparently. I guess that's subjective. And it still says the quality on my end can go up to 720p. But yeah, and just so you know, I'm a man of my word, so if I tell someone I'm gonna be sending them a request or whatever, it did get better. Oh, awesome. That's great. So if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so keep an eye out. As long as your username is DAKEN_XIV, I will be sending you a Discord request after the stream ends. Now it's 7:20. Yeah, it was probably because the stream just started, and maybe on your end it was just heavily compressed because it just started. I know normal YouTube videos, when they're uploaded, like not live streams, very similar if they're like that. Especially if they're a live stream that just goes live out of nowhere. Dakin Civ. Okay. Got it, man. I appreciate it. Michael, you are a different person. I appreciate your smiley face. Are you a real human being? It says message retracted. Was it retracted by you or some random automated moderator that I have set up? But let me know. Send a message. I am streaming here. This is my first live stream ever. And yeah, Mr. DK in chat here has been keeping me company throughout all this time. Hey, listen, DK. This is the world we live in, okay? You know, we got to deal with bots, and YouTube is riddled. You know, the dead internet theory. It's absolutely true. The YouTube is absolutely riddled with bots. Now, it's true. What are the odds that a bot would pop into the live stream here? That's true. However, on my normal videos on YouTube, I've gotten a lot of like scamming bots, so it's just something I've dealt with, unfortunately, a lot. So bear with me. We're all getting through this crazy time. But yeah, Michael, if you're still here, I've been showing my levels here. I'm contemplating coming back to Geometry Dash, and it's all a process. It's slowly over time. And I don't know how much of a delay there is on your end from when I'm actually talking in real life over here. Seems like it might be a good amount of seconds, but if the stream quality is good, it's good, so that's what matters. It might be delayed a good bit, but as long as it's not lagging or anything or crashing, that's all we can ask for. And here's the drop. Much calmer and less rotations, of course. Very weird. And then it just keeps going on from there. Do I know who? Probably Sexy7, maybe that's how it's pronounced. I do. We have talked in the past, and I mean, listen, this was like another life ago. This was over a decade ago. But yeah, I do know who he is. I think he created some levels I liked. If that's his username still, if he still exists, let's see. Okay. 5 years ago. Yeah. Let's go back in time. If there's any levels that I'm like, oh, I remember that kind of thing. I do remember him though. I'm not sure if it was just from YouTube, but definitely it was Geometry Dash. He's like you in the sense that he makes those. Well, I appreciate that. That's a nice compliment. Of course, this is an older level. Let's see a more recent one. I wonder if he's still active. If you know that, let me know. The Great Trump Wall. Okay, okay. Avalon. He likes Geoplex. I like him too. Yeah, I can see the similarities in design a little bit. It's true. Of course, I can't play to save my life, but... Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, that was a robot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if he's still active. The gameplay that isn't too great. Horizon got featured in 2.1. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, that's an old one. But yeah, he quit mid-2016 because of life, came back to talk to some fans, YouTube comments, and hasn't. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes, because, you know, level creation, I can tell you from first-hand experience, it is extremely time-consuming and energy-intensive, and it, you know, as we get older, life just happens and priorities shift, and at the end of the day, Geometry Dash, it's you know, if you're not making money through it due to how much time it takes to create levels and make it worthwhile, usually it's not, the juice is not worth the squeeze for most people. That's how it was with me as well. It's just, I just happen to be fortunate with my current life and my job and how much free time I naturally have and how low stressful my life is. There's no stress. It's unbelievable. I'm in the best point in my life, mentally and physically. It's incredible. But yeah, 3 concurrent viewers. Like, this is like the most popular live stream in the history of live streams right now. Wow. 3 concurrent viewers. I'm famous on YouTube, y'all. I've made it. Did you ever get to be in the top 100 creators? Like, top 100 creators in terms of, like, those creator points that they give off? How many? I think I have 26 or something. Yeah, I do. I don't think I ever was in the top 100, but frankly, I was never interested in those, like, you know, the quantity of creator points. I was mostly interested in the quality of levels and having fun making them. Leaderboard? Nah. At first, when I was younger, I was really striving to get up there, but then I realized it's not about the number of featured levels or whatever. It's just, you know, you just have fun making these levels and collaborating with your friends. That's what it's all about. It's about the journey and not the destination. In this case, the destination being the creator points. You know what I mean? When did I start? I started... Gosh, you're taking me down memory lane, man. It's definitely... Probably since, like, 8th grade. So that was, like... Wow. Like, 2013? So it's been, like, 13 years. Chill Trader. Again, you know me, guys. I'm very suspicious with bots. You have Trader in your name. You know, no offense. It probably is completely unrelated to finance and Bitcoin. But there's a lot of bots in there. I'm making them. Okay, you're real. Awesome. Welcome, man. I'm no longer suspicious of you. Welcome. I see. 6767. Okay, I see what's going on. You're making a memory 1.0. Oh, okay. Really cool. But yeah, I started in 2013 or so. It's been 13 years. I was a little measly kid back then in middle school. I see. Chill Trader, yeah. Keep looking, man. There's a lot of people willing to help you out with that. Right now, I'm not really looking for... I mean, I already got so many projects and stuff going on. I'm collaborating with J-Beast, if you know him. There's a couple other solo ventures and levels I'm working on. Mostly just focusing on that, to be honest, right now. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. See, Michael Mann, he's looking to help a brother out right there. Look at you guys. All right, yeah, hey, you're missing out on Michael Mann, Chill Trader. He said he's willing to help you out if you want, I think. But yeah, really cool. But yeah, see, this is a very fun experience, I gotta say. Look at that. Michael Mann is trying to help you out, Chill Trader. Hear him out. He's awesome, okay? You guys are both chill people. I mean, you have chill in your name, so that works, right? I think you're still here. I think Chill Trader's still here, Michael Mann. I think you're in the go. But yeah, this is cool. Absolutely, Mr. Chilius. I gotta say, I'm so used to watching streamers live stream, and this is the first time. It's a surreal feeling. I am a streamer, technically. I am streaming here. It's a very weird feeling. I've always been a chatter in the chat, of course. This is very weird. Yeah, I could do some live creating. I'm gonna hop off soon. Not now, but a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of rotation triggers here. Especially here, it's synced to the beat of the song. Absolutely. So my philosophy with this level is, yes, keep it simple. No crazy background effects or whatever. I wanted to use the scale trigger and just play. I never played around with it. So I made every single block kind of this design, just a simple orb here, highlighted here, and this circle blippy thingy. And I just wanted it to be individual blocks, nothing inside of them besides those design things I just said with the orbs, and go from there. A little contrast with the blacks here. The black, I'm not being racist. There. As you can see, just a little scale trigger stuff going on. The gameplay, in my opinion, is extremely in sync and fun. I don't know if it appears well on the stream here, but trust me, it's very in sync. And making each gameplay section unique, not just in terms of design, which is planned, but also in terms of gameplay. And yeah, I will absolutely scale back on the rotation triggers for sure. And this is the drop where I'm gonna try something weird here. Of course I died. And then you speed up the speed back to normal time modulation here with the time warp trigger here, time mod right there. Goes back to 1. And then the player is off to have freedom there again. But of course the expectation at this huge drop and build up is that usually in levels they get super fast and chaotic. But instead, you got to defy expectations here. And I'm going for something different where it literally slows down to a halting pace. And the scale triggers return in very subtle ways with these blocks here, 1, 2, 3. And it's very slow, and the player is like, what the heck? I was not expecting this. But that's the whole point. You got to defy expectations sometimes. I increase the gravity here to keep in sync with the build-up of the song. You go vertically up to create some anticipation. And then time just slows down out of nowhere. Like what? Makes no sense. But it just feels right. So that's why I'm doing that. That's my current idea at least. And yeah. So these are all the triggers here. This is a random block I do sometimes for maybe later on in the level. Just design ideas. See how it looks with the color effects. Looks pretty good. Absolutely. Whatever I do, DK, if I'm doing something and I'm not passionate about it, I'm probably gonna stop doing it because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Whether it's teaching about finance, teaching others about Bitcoin, or my data analysis at my job, be passionate because I'm telling you, it's infectious in life. That's life advice from me. Because it really does get noticed, and your name can carry a very good reputation as a result. I don't know if you like have a job or anything, but if you're looking, definitely, and don't try to fake it either. Try to be genuinely passionate about your projects and what your interests are in life. It goes a real long way. Because the passion, it's all about the passion. It radiates, it's infectious, like I said, and it can impact others too. The weird thing though is because the music is now off sync in the level editor due to the time warping. That's maybe a little bug with RobTop. So that's going to be interesting. How do I work around that? I might have to delete the time warping stuff and just create a normal time modulation here. Yeah. Unfortunately. Like, look at this. It's just totally off. I see. See, the music... Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of bugs, a lot of features in here. Look at the song. It's supposed to... Well, actually... It does slow down. Okay, I see what's going on. So that line, the gameplay does slow down perfectly to the time warp. But like the song, I don't know if I'm making sense. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. No, it's just it's a slight bug. It's not a breaking thing. It's just slightly off. I don't know. Maybe it's a warp thing out. But I've been making gameplay layouts and just seeing what it goes. First, you pulse the ground as kind of a foreshadowing of what the background and all the colors will do. So first you pulse here, and then everything pulses here, and then over here it's a different green color at the bottom, like that. So that's what the top's going to be. Boom. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. And there's a lot of player colors here. All these circles, the color effects as well. These group colors. They flash to player 2. Let me change my player colors, let's see, and see how it looks differently. Because it does look pretty different. Let's go to yellow and light blue. Very different. I am experimenting with the player. I never had player color effects before, but it's like vastly different. You got yellows and blues. And once I actually finish the design of this first section, it could be visually interesting, I'll say that. And it changes from player to player. The bottom ground pulses to the player color as well. It's definitely meant to be challenging, and it's not for everyone. But that's the whole point. I'm not trying to make it for everyone. I'm trying to make it to where I'm having fun creating what I create. And I myself am having fun too, because I'm the #1 and only playtester. You're the only playtester of your levels at first usually, so it's gotta be fun for you. And I'm having a blast, so call me crazy. But I think I'm onto something with the gameplay here. Don't mind I think this rotation here in this section with the mini blocks is not too bad. It serves its purpose. But yeah, I'll absolutely tone down the rotation. Cornetto tree. Let me check out your level, man. Let's see what you're cooking with. I'm not going to check out every level, but this live streaming experience is fun, so might as well, right? Cornetto, there you are. 1 week ago, easier challenge. Okay, let's see. Cool. Arrows change direction. I see that. I like how you change the player colors. That's an interesting design philosophy. Nice glitch effect. Very cool. I actually like what you got going here. Low key. Actually high key. I'm gonna like that. I like what you got going here. Any advice? I think the gameplay is, well, you did say it's a simple challenge, but like here's cool. It's some variation in the gameplay. But early on, it's like the wave can do basically whatever they want. As long as they don't touch the ground or the ceiling, then they're not gonna die. Like here. Like I could do whatever I want here. I would try to make a more priority. It's up to you, of course, but I would make it more of a focus to go in sync with the song. Because it's a cool song. It's very glitchy. But the player, as you can see, they don't have to sync to the song. They could just do crazy things like this. They could go on the ground, be lazy. Absolutely. You're onto something, I gotta say. Cool contrasting effects. I like the glitch effect. I do think that the contrast from flashing to black to white kind of overstays its welcome. Because it's a long section. Maybe if you start switching, like right around here or something, start switching to different colors and variation in the gameplay to make it more interesting for the player and to kind of force them to go more in sync with the song. It's a cool song though. I'm vibing to it. GDL. Oh, it's a Geometry Dash dude with the song. 93 beats per minute. Okay. Oh wow, look at me. I'm on the leaderboard. That's good, Cornetto. Very good. you're onto something. Nice idea. I just add more variation, like I said, and maybe more like interesting like color effects. But you, especially towards the end, you got cool glitches, and because Geometry Dash throws that little lightning effect whenever you go into miniature or normal size mode, it's cool. It adds to the glitch theme. What's next? What are we doing? Well, I'll tell you what we're doing. Sven, Ben. I've been streaming for an hour right now. This is my first ever live stream. We've been chilling. It's mostly a chill and talk kind of stream, checking out some levels. Oh, hey Ben. Yeah, I'm considering returning to Geometry Dash. It's been like a decade since I've created and had fun with my levels. Let's see, Mr. DK, you're requesting this. I gotta check it out. I appreciate your support, man. Of course, I messed that up. 4447. That should be it. There you are. You're welcome. Let's see. Ocular Nebula. I like this song. Interesting. Whatever those effects are called, like that show the objects enter or exit the screen on the left and right side, I think it's a little too frenetic compared to the song, if that makes sense. Because the song here is calm, and it's not meant to be frenetic. I think that's what it is. Yeah, transition blocks. Yeah, those effects. It's too frenetic, and it's not in sync with the song. I'll say that. Decent design though. Decent gameplay as well. Also notice how I haven't played your level, like right there. I would fix that right there. I believe you. I believe you. I believe it's peak. But yeah, like you got to consider players that don't know what they're doing, like myself, consistently dying like this. Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I gotta immediately click it or something like that. There it is. But yeah, keep in mind, a player may not immediately click on that yellow orb right here. Like I could just do that and just die. Let me go into practice mode. See here as well, it relies on a player doing longer taps. I like this. I like the ball section. Cool 3D. That's a very retro 3D effect with the blocks there. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe down, up. Down, up, okay. Okay, I was onto something there. Up, down. There you go. Okay, I'm liking the player colors there with the blue and yellow, because that's mine. Ah! Get up there. Okay. Gotta hit it early? Yeah, right. I'm just trying to think if that's just because you have to hit it early. Maybe if you really want the player to have to hit it early, I would have some, sight reading to help the player out with that so that they know to hit it early as well. But again, it's completely up to you. I could be totally wrong. Who am I, That's just gonna die. Okay. Final. There we go. Okay. Nice blocks. I like those black blocks. Really cool. Okay, this is an interesting concept you got. You got to really focus on what blocks to avoid is. Actually, really interesting. You got my mind gears a turning with certain ideas of mine. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, as we all surmised, it's all a work in progress. Highlighting different colors in each section. I'm sure it's synced with the song well. Okay, I like the flash. Very nice, DK. I see you're onto something here. Keep on creating. You are onto something there. Hey, Ben. Let's see what you got cooking here. 119 54 4028, I think. Is that you? 119 544. Okay, that's what you said. Featured. Is this? Oh, I don't know if it's you. Maybe it's someone else. Get pranked? Yeah, it's an extreme demon. What? I don't think I'll get even 1%. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. Oh, yeah, screw it. Okay. It's the hardest level in GD, really? I mean, yeah, 7 million. When was this uploaded? Really? Hardest level, huh? Yeah, I was never into the super extreme, hard. I was never into playing Geometry Dash to begin with, so... How do you even get over this? Like what? Oh, almost. I don't... See, all respect goes out to people who can actually play this. It has never been my thing to play levels. Zoink. Okay, Zoink. Yeah, I can see here's Zoink. Yeah, a lot of likes, even though he has no creator points, because he's a player, obviously. Very interesting. How do you even verify your insane and demon levels? DK, are you talking to me there? If you are, that's because I create the levels. Z-Zoink, okay. That's because I'm the creator of my levels, and even if they are demon, like System Splitter, I think that was a demon, right? Yeah. Like this one right here, it's because I created the level myself. I know the entire layout, and the creator's making it too, so... Like, look at this. I haven't played this level in a decade, and yet I know kind of where to go. I'm probably gonna die soon, but... Yeah, see? I got to 16%, and I haven't touched or even watched that level in over a decade. I'm not lying. But because that's my level, it's just... Yeah, exactly. It's... I don't think it's insane muscle memory. It's just muscle memory. Okay, yeah, that one was just, it bounces up. And believe it or not, that was actually my section that I made. So of course I mess up on that. I'm wondering how far I can get into this. This one made by my good friend Mr. Lumo. I don't think he's still with us in the community, but I really do miss him. This is his section here. It was a blast making this. And Super OP also joined us later on because he liked what we were doing with this level. Oh, okay, you gotta go down one more time. Your actual level. Every end is $7. Alright, let me check what you got going here, Ben. Yeah, our parts DK in that level, in almost all the levels I was a part of, the different sections that we took turns collaborating on, it flipped back and forth very, very quick. Oh, it's gonna be another prank. Yeah, I'm not into pranks, man. I'll still check it out for verification purposes. Trust, don't verify, you know? Or don't trust, verify. 14, 38, 10. You actually made it. If that's the ID... Yeah, I can't find it. Unless maybe it's an extra 7 you did? No. Maybe it's a different ID. Ah, I see. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this has been really interesting experience. I'm definitely gonna live stream again in the future. Probably also Geometry Dash related. And but yeah, I usually do like an hour of creating in the level editor once in a while. Again, life happens, so I've been getting out more into town and meeting with folks here and there. So if a level ever gets published and completed by me, it's going to be in a very long time. So in the meantime, I'm going to focus on once in a while creating levels like this and just having fun, seeing if they naturally build momentum. It's all about the process, you know? I don't know what difficulty this level is going to be, but it's going to be a weird one as always. I like my weird levels. I'll try putting your user. Let's see what we got. Your username here. Ben 1, 2, 3, 4. There you are. Alright, what level are you talking about? Interesting zoom effect. I mean, you like your rotations, like me. Magic trick. I see, you're a little trickster here. Oh, there's a green orb. Okay. Maybe you just click it and then hope and pray it goes through. Okay, obviously that's not the case. Yeah. Let's see some other video. Or some other level you got cooking. Amazing level, must get featured immediately. But in all seriousness, nice song, very classic. I think Viper made a level with this, when my memory serves me correctly. Obviously needs color effects. Very classic. But yeah, just keep... think of the creators you want to be like. Watch YouTube videos or just copy their levels in Geometry Dash and basically just try to replicate or study them and draw inspiration from them and make your own designs after that. That's how I got to where I got to. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this was like my older kind of design, but I'm basically in a phase where I'm just trying to find what level naturally builds momentum when I'm creating it. So whatever naturally gets the most momentum, that's the level I'm going to be creating. I love this song though, so that's what I'm... It evokes a very nostalgic, like, uplifting vibe. Euphoria by DJ Epic. Event level, I don't pay attention to that. Again, I don't really play levels ever, so event level. Like I've never even played any event level ever. Well, let's see. Wow, that's a lot of objects. Took a long time to load. Oh my god. See right there. Look at that. That is beautiful. However, I can't do this. Most people can't. Look at this. That's beautiful. That's like a completely different game. You need to verify every end version 2 nerf. Yeah? Yeah. Good luck to you, man. What's this? Ah, okay. I think Desticy. Oh no, not Desticy. Yeah, this was years ago. And then it goes reverse for some reason. Nice song. Your account. Okay, I'll check out your account, man. Let's see. Mike. ILM. There you are. Let's see. Yeah, NCS got the no copyright sounds. Really cool how they wrapped up, integrated them into the game. That's cool. Appreciate that. I didn't see any songs I'm into though, because most of them have like words and stuff. How do you get past that? Maybe up here? Ah, there you go. Okay. Look at me go. Nice level. Clear layout. Oh yeah, I should hit that. I see what you're going for. Let's see. Death? That doesn't sound too inviting, but let me try it anyway, right? Interesting piano. Oh yeah, that's the triangle of death following me around every which way. Yeah, I gotta hold that down. I gotta say, interesting gameplay. I'm actually having fun here. Little confusing with those bunch of orbs. However, with proper design, this gameplay, dare I say, has some potential. You sync it well with the piano there. I think you just gotta hit it once, maybe. Yeah, you don't focus on making levels. Yeah, it's so time intensive, you know? Time intensive. It's crazy. I wish the norm was more focused on shorter levels, but you know, these songs are just so fun to try out. So you gotta go through the whole song and the drop and the climax, all that. This is JB's part. Hope he doesn't mind me showing it, but... Wake up. I appreciate how smooth it is. Looks like Desticy's design. He has come a long way.
Never stop dreaming.
Yeah, so that's my level and collab with JB's there. Let's see, what is GD Gangster. Man, these levels, you guys, maybe you misspelled gangster, not sure. So I'm just gonna do that. There you go. Boom kitty. That's funny. See, this is serious artistic skills right there. I could never do that. This is a completely, look at that, 16 million. By Boom Kitty himself? If that's himself, wow. I could see why there's like 17 million. Collab hosted. Wow. Very interesting. I don't know, it seems, the vibes, based off the comments and stuff, it seems like it's actually Boom Kitty himself. That's crazy. Deep Blue? Is that the level name? Deep Blue. Which one? Probably the epic one here? I'm gonna assume it's this one. Unless you say otherwise. Whoa. Look at that. Depth? Gotta trip on a spike. Brave Blue. Okay. This is a cool level though. Randomly. I'm not at that again, that's not a classic GD template. Brave Blue. Okay. Temanite. Oh, I have actually played this level before. When it may be released, I don't know. I actually love this level. Nice and easy, even though I'm probably gonna die still. There you go. But yeah, I love this. Can I ever create something like this? Absolutely not. Beautiful song. The vibes it gives off is amazing. Very relaxing. I like my relaxing songs. More like trance-like stuff. Look at this. This is art. This is beautiful. I can never create stuff like this, but still, that's okay. All the respect goes to creators who can make levels like this. Look at this. This is like a movie. It's like you're going on a journey. But yeah, I've played this before. This dude, the ocean calls, it absolutely does call. I've actually liked this before. I'm trying to like this. But as you can see, it doesn't go because I already liked it in the past. When you're slaying the demons, I unlock my flow, the chat goes crazy and they'll spam. Beat the game. You steal your girl? Yeah. I see how it is. Brief auto? Is that a level name? Unless I'm tweaking. Brief auto. Probably not. But yeah, the state of Geometry Dash now, I yearn for those classic days of the classic GD creators, classic design, Super OP, Darnock, Samsar, man. Those were the golden days of GD, man. Why can't we just go back to how things were? That's life, I guess, you know? We move on. But yeah, I'm trying to get some momentum with these levels. I do think I'm onto something with this minus the rotation stuff. That's still going to be tweaked. I think the design is something. The gameplay especially is where I'm focused on here. It's in sync and it's fun in my opinion. Okay, I'll fix that too. But yeah, absolutely. This one's the collab with J Beast. Yeah, things get crazy. Again, spamming the rotation stuff, absolutely I am. But you can always tweak that in post if that makes sense. Oh, I got a new friend. I wish they could just tell you up top who your new friend is instead of having to scroll. I got too many friends here. You're seeing my whole friends list. There you are, DK. There you are. Absolutely. I'm following you too. You're awesome. Oh, I think I saw XCY7. I think that's his name. Way down here, of course, it starts with an X, so I have to go all the way down. There he is. This guy. There he is. We're actually friends. So yeah, I do know him. Add indication for the rotations. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'm thinking maybe put it into the color effects. Some kind of pulse from up above or wherever the rotation will go to, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will definitely think about that. Again, it's a work in progress, so. Let's see. You forgot you can't send money on this video? What, you want to send me money? If you do, let me know. I mean, we can arrange things. You know, there are ways. But anyway, I really appreciate you, Ben, stopping by. Michael, absolutely you can friend me. You're talking in Geometry Dash, of course. Yeah, send me a request. I will accept it very promptly. La mejor. How you doing, V? This is towards the end of the stream, but it has been fun. Of course, I think it's gonna be available on playback on my YouTube channel after this, whenever I end it. So feel free to watch that if you'd like to check it out. I'm definitely gonna live stream again, maybe every weekend a little bit. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I gotta say, this was a very fun time. 90 minutes of a stream. This is my first stream ever, and it didn't crash. It didn't blow up in my face, so that's always welcomed. Very nice. I mean, think about it. If you are streaming and you have even just one person that continuously just is in the chat and interacting with you as well, and it's awesome going back and forth. Imagine that person in real life in the physical room with you right by your side, and then having 2 or 3 people. That's awesome. I appreciate every one of you. Yeah, Zenthic Alpha. Yeah, am I friends with him as well? Friend request. Is this you, man? D1 True. Please? Okay, sure. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Michael, if that was you, then I just accepted you. But yeah, that seems like it's you. Absolutely. Welcome to the community. Really appreciate you guys. Absolutely. Heck yeah, yay. Celebrate. V, what do you mean by my best? You're asking for my best. There's a little stream delay, so I'm not sure what I said it like 60 seconds ago, so try to be specific and then I can answer your question. Hardest level? Probably System Splitter, because I think that's my only demon right here. It's featured, of course. It was a collab with Super OP and Mr. Lumo back in the day. Where they're at. Skittin' there. I remember Skittin'. All these people. Oh, there he is. Look at him. He's here. This 10 years ago. Look how much longer this was. Oh, Codex as well. I saw Codex. Super OP. Look at my man. I never liked it. Okay, 10 years ago. Yeah, we're best buds. Absolutely. So yeah, this is probably my hardest level. I'm not the best player, so bear with me, but you can check some. There's a few YouTube videos of it with, I think, over 1,000 views. This got some traction back in the day. Highly recommend this level if you haven't seen it yet. It's awesome. Just search System Splitter. Jaffytaffy's my name. It should pop up. It is featured, so it should go towards the top after the search results. So if you want a challenge, this is probably the hardest level of mine. Although I will say, Shockwave, it was a collab with Super OP back in the day. My favorite level I think I ever collabed on was definitely Shockwave. Where is it? There it is. Right here. There I am. Feel the shock. I remember I told him back in the day, I said, we were discussing what the description of this level should be. And I was like, I think we should, because it's called Shockwave, of course, I think we should start it off by saying, feel the shock. I think that's hype. So that's the story behind that. There's people still playing this, 4 days ago, weeks ago. There's a few amount of people. My messages. Yeah, let me see some attempts here. Probably won't last long. Yeah, this was one of my, basically probably my favorite level I ever made, because it was with my Geometry Dash idol. I aspire to be like Super OP, the man, the myth, the legend. Almost. But yeah, this level's a blast. It's also a hard demon, so check that out. I think you'd have a blast if you haven't tried it out yet. Let me see what they got here. Want to collab? Let me check. Like I said, I think I said it earlier in the stream, the life is busy right now, and I'm trying to figure out a solo level ideally, or with J Beast I'm collabing with on kind of a couple levels right now, but we are both busy with life, so I'm not in the right mental space to just collab with another person and do that venture. But I do wish you luck, man, with your levels. Absolutely. Oh yeah, for this level of check swing, I gotta say, I do like those rotations here. Maybe it's a little cancerous, but hey, people gotta deal with it. But later on, I'll definitely dial back on the intensity of the rotations because people could get motion sick or something, maybe. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Weird drop, I know. For those of you in chat here seeing that for the first time. Very weird. But yeah, these featured levels nowadays, let me check them out. What even is that? That's like 200 songs or SFX. Look at this. So many SFX people add in. DJ Nate. Okay, that's cool. I like the glitch effect. Okay. Let's see what the creators got here. Nice camera effects. I'm trying to get into those as well. Because I like cinematography and stuff. Okay, okay. Notice how most of the blocks, they're kind of straight. Again, that's a certain style. I like having diversity amongst my blocks. Some of them are slanted, some of them are straight. But if every block is straight, you know, not my style. But these featured levels nowadays, I don't know. I definitely do long for the days. I've said it many times, but I really do. That was really the goal. If you guys weren't there in like Geometry Dash 2016 or so, after 2.0 dropped, 2.1, that was heat. Okay, you missed out. That's what Geometry Dash is all about. Not necessarily about all the fancy gizmos and artistic levels that go crazy on the design, but it's just, you know, the vibes of the community. It was really special stuff right there. Like in 1.9, I remember when that dropped and they added custom songs for the first time. Up until then, obviously, it was just the main game levels by RobTop songs. And yeah, you started in 2020. Yeah, but you can always go back, I suppose, and check out older levels to get a taste of how it was like. But of course, you had to be there. You did have to be there. Again, I was playing Geometry Dash in 2013. I remember I started right after, I think, Electrodynamics dropped, 1.7 or whatever that was. I remember when Hexagon Force launched in 1.8, if I remember correctly, introducing slanted objects for the first time, and it just slid across very like butter. That was awesome. Mirror mode was introduced as well, or dual mode, whatever you call it. Very nice times. May 2014. Yeah, that lines up with when I started. So I probably started, yeah, around in 2014, maybe 2013, around there. But yeah, of course, we all start being trash players and creators. Not everyone can get to the, you know, nature versus nurture argument. But just keep on studying if you want to get featured levels. I got my fair share of them, and it was absolutely a blast experiencing that and some kind of level of notoriety and fame, if you will. Did I delete old levels? I know my first level was West Note. I uploaded that. I might have uploaded levels before that, if I remember correctly. I probably did, but I just deleted them, and I don't have access to them anymore, of course, because it's been a long time. West Note, I don't think West Note was maybe my first like completed legit level that I was kind of proud of. Um, and then Kugel Blitz came along from the. I remember it was I think a 1.9 Darnock creator contest, and I completed that level, and that was fun. That was my first featured level. You have no idea how incredible that felt. Unbelievable. My first featured level. I was a little kid, like 14 years old. Oh man, I was telling my parents like, "Oh my gosh, I got a featured level!" Wow, how elated I felt. That was incredible. I felt on top of the world there. I thought West Note kind of deserved a feature, low key, but yeah. But again, if I had to pick my favorite creator of all time, probably Super OP. Absolutely. Favorite level to create overall? Shockwave, uploaded on Super OP's account. That was our collab together. Had a blast there. I remember I did collab with Codex and Super OP for The Inevitable. That's a level on my channel as well. Yeah, so many memories, DK. I don't remember Noah backwards or Hammond. Favorite solo of my levels? Let me check them out. Let's go one by one, shall we? Bluggo, this was genuinely made in 3 days, I think. Or less than 9 hours total. But it was actually like 3 days total. Not my favorite. Let's see. My last solo level, Pastaphone Shakedown was solo. These were, my older ones were mostly solo. Leapfrog was solo. Was that my last solo one? Leapfrog. Bluggo was solo as well, but that was mostly a self-imposed challenge to see how many I can, like if I can actually make a feature-worthy level in 9 hours, and I was successful here. I'd say my favorite solo level is, I do like Eurowave. This is a very old one here. Very nostalgic. And cute, I think. This is baby Jaffytaffy here. Colors are very weird. But hey, it got featured. And then that was all she wrote. Then you get those connections up in the community. And then RobTop, or the moderators, whatever, whoever features levels, they start looking out for your levels, and all you gotta do is pump out quality stuff to some degree, and you can rest assured it'll probably get featured after a certain time. But yeah, this is going down memory lane is very fun. Check out the comments on Eurowave. Yeah. People flaming me. 3 months ago. Absolutely. Yeah, most people are not playing my levels anymore. But of course, it's over a decade ago. Some people are playing. If it's a demon, people tend to play it for completion purposes, I think. Can't get myself to hate this level. Extremely learny, yes. Awesome. Krusty's auto. I'm gonna send him a friend request. Why not? I like his logos, or whatever you call it, the icons. But yeah, really cool. Aura, absolutely, bruh. Heck yeah. First try. Yeah, that's a lie. It says 8% right there. Awesome. Yeah, this is a good game, man. Good game. Classic level. Okay, this might be my last one, and then I gotta bounce and do some chores and get ready for the work week ahead. Let's see. Is that like a username? It is. nice. Yeah, this is more up my alley regarding design a little bit. Right side's pretty bright, but it's cool. I love the color effects here. Pretty straightforward gameplay. Nice. Grayscale. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely more up my alley. Deserves more likes, to be honest. More recognition. This is a song I love. There's the level, DK. I think. Pretty easy level so far, at least. And I just jinxed it. But yeah, absolutely. This is very nostalgic. Very grateful for my time in Geometry Dash over the years. And I really appreciate you guys stopping by, because again, I had no idea what to expect. To be honest, I expected that basically no one would join this live stream. Because, you know, who am I? I'm just a random dude. So, I mean, I got legit DKU, absolutely, the #1 chatter, absolutely. Look forward to maybe crossing paths again in a future live stream. I probably plan to live stream, I mean, no guarantees. I don't like making guarantees regarding my time and stuff because life happens, but I'm only gonna live stream if I genuinely want to. But this was fun, I gotta say. Again, don't expect it every weekend or anything. But randomly, I might start live streaming on a random day after work, even if I have the time and I'd like to do it. So, yo, Mr. Vape 67, how you doing, man? You just joined towards the end of the live stream, but I'm about to end the stream. But there was fun moments in the stream, and very nice vibes talking with the community in the chat here with a few people. And I appreciate you stopping by. But I'm probably gonna end the stream soon. This was a long time. You guys sticking by watching this, so I really appreciate your time and interactions. Absolutely, DK. We will do this again. Yeah, so we will absolutely do this again, and I look forward to next time. It might be next weekend, it might not, but absolutely make sure you're subscribed, and I think you are, but everyone else, make sure you're subscribed and turn that notification, all the things YouTubers nowadays say, you know, ring the bell for notifications to get notified of when I go live, all that fancy stuff. And yeah, I'll definitely live stream again. This was fun. Maybe in the future I might just also live stream not Geometry Dash, just to talk to you guys, to be honest. Trying to expand my social circle in life broadly. And this is awesome. This is really special. I never thought I'd be doing this streaming stuff, but hey Ben, you're back. But yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. It was a blast. It's almost 2 hours. Jeez, man, time's going by. It's 6 p.m. where I'm at. Yeah, the headset keeps disconnecting because I'm standing up. You don't know why you're back? Well, you're back. Heck yeah. Welcome. But yeah, stream's gonna be ending, guys. It was an awesome time. I think this VOD should get uploaded to my YouTube channel, so you can feel free to watch if you want. Watch it over if you missed it or would like to see it again. But otherwise, I will see you next time I live stream, or in my next YouTube video, or if I do a sneak peek of my next Geometry Dash level, if I make legit progress on it. Yeah, it was a really nice time. I really appreciate you guys' support and coming by. So I hope you all take care and enjoy. enjoy your individual lives, alright? Alright, take care.